Hello all. Another week has gone by. We just finished the last class of the year over at the school. Bushcraft 101 class. Everything went well for that. Got chilly a couple nights, but not too bad. Before I get into the meat of the act, got two things I need to say. A couple of videos ago, I said my youngest son went to Montana and out west. I misspoke, and both of my youngest son and my middle son have both been reading me the riot act ever since. So it was actually my middle son that went to Montana, not my youngest son. My youngest son's in the Navy of Mississippi. My middle son was going out to Montana to talk to some folks out there about a job. So, with that being said, middle son, not youngest son. Matthew, not Jacob. I want to thank the Trents. If you see B Trent in my comments, B Trent, and Jake over at Buckeye Bushcraft. They sent me a cigar care package, and I always appreciate cigars. All you guys didn't have to do that. I'm not quite destitute yet. Let's see what we got in here. This is an Alec Bradley sampler. And I think we're going to do an Alec Bradley American tonight. And I think our whiskey of choice tonight is gonna be a little 40 Creek. Little 40 Creek. This is barrel select. Let's put that right there. So, what has been going on all week this week? Like I said, another week has gone by. So I haven't really been able to do much in the video realm. It's a 4-day class, so I actually have to go over a day early. So I've been gone for the last 5 days. 6 if you count today. I bit that off. I'm sorry. Damn. Barbarians. We'll actually toast the foot on this one like I'm supposed to. I can't promise the dogs aren't going to be in this. Both the dogs are out here in the man cave with me. Hopefully we won't be interrupted. I hear my son pulling up in the yard right now. Alright, there we go. So, what do we want to talk about this week? Alright. I got the son's apology out of the way. I guess in the news this week is going to be Alec Baldwin all week. The guy who knows nothing about firearms and expecting us to believe that a revolver went off without him having any input to the situation at all. And I guess we're going to blame the armorer who actually wasn't there from what I read. She had handed off the firearms cart to director or photography director or somebody, and they had brought the firearms cart out there, and this is the same firearm that they'd been using to shoot at beer cans earlier. Apparently they were imbibing a little bit on the set. Otherwise, they wouldn't have had any beer cans. Alec, I got bad news for you. Those of us who know anything about firearms know that the revolver didn't go off without you pulling the trigger or pulling the hammer back. From what I understand, it was a single action Pieta, maybe 45, Western style firearm. So you had to pull the hammer back. You had to pull the hammer. You had to pull the hammer past half cock. You had to pull the hammer all the way back to full cock and pull the trigger to make it go off. So Wasn't an accident. It didn't go off by itself. It may have been an unintentional shooting, but it wasn't an accident because you had a loaded firearm in your hand that you didn't check. And there's one person who's responsible, Alec, for a firearm. That's the one that's got it in their hand. That was you at that particular point, just in case you don't know. Did somebody else maybe have a hand in it? Sure, somebody loaded you, or handed you a firearm with a live round in it. But you should have checked. You should have checked. I really don't like the way Hollywood actors act, most of them. And I guess that kind of leads into my next subject about businesses phoning it in nowadays, not taking their jobs seriously, not doing their jobs, and blaming a whole bunch of stuff on not doing their jobs. Walmart is one of my favorite places on the planet to complain about. And Walmart for the last several years has been phoning it in, even more so the last 2 years, because a situation arose where they could actually get things moving. I'll be honest with you, the last several years at Walmart has been completely dedicated to less and less interaction between the employees and the customers. We're going to build a brand new store. We're going to put 22 lanes in. We're only going to open about 3. We're going to have brand new aisles, so you got more room to get around, but then we're going to stuff them full of pallets. We're going to replace some of those 22 cash registers with self-checkouts, and then we're going to open even less regular checkouts. Then we're going to go to, hey, why don't you just order online and then we'll have it ready for you when you get here. And then it's, hey, why don't you order online and we'll actually bring it out to your car to you. I got a question for you. If you use that pickup service at Walmart, how do you know that teenager who's getting your stuff off the shelf checks to see if your ice cream has been licked? Because you remember, not too long ago, we had the trend online where kids were going into grocery stores and opening the ice cream up and licking it and putting it back in the freezer. Do you really trust the Walmart employee to check the produce and check the stuff that they're getting off the shelf to make sure it hasn't been messed with? Do you really do that? I don't know if I would if I were you. Walmart ticks me off anyway. But just about any shopping ticks me off anyway. Because I don't understand what folks' propensity is to be in the way. Now, maybe it's just me, but when I go shopping, I know what I'm going there for. I want to get in and get out and go. I don't want to have to deal with a Walmart employee or any other place that does that pickup stuff standing there in front of what I need to get at doing shopping for 8 people. It annoys me when somebody in the line in front of me or in the aisle in front of me, well, I'm going to put my cart over on this side, but then I'm going to stand on this side, and just to make sure that you can't get around, I'm going to put my cart at a 45-degree angle. I guess I'm just getting old and cantankerous. I was talking to one of my buddies the other day, and he was watching one of these Cigar Whiskey Talks, which I was actually surprised he watched it. But it was funny because he had accidentally messed with his screen, and he goes, I really thought that you were just sitting there staring at the camera, not saying anything for like a minute. He goes, but I looked up and I noticed I had it paused. You know who you are. I actually thought that might be a good thing to do. Maybe get up the watch time a little bit. I just sit here and stare at the camera and blow smoke at it. All right. My last Cigar and Whiskey Talk, I asked if there was anything y'all wanted me to talk about or weigh in on or anything like that, and nobody did, so I'm still questioning the popularity of this particular video series. Anyhow, there's plenty of stuff in the news. Let's do a little history talk. Let's go all the way back to the American Revolution before it started. You all know that that was over taxation, right? And a firearms grab. The Crown, we didn't have any representatives in Parliament in England. So basically, taxation without representation is what this was all about. They're collecting taxes from the colonies at that time, but we had no say in Parliament. And then, to make sure that we had no say in Parliament, they decided they were going to go, well, you know, having guns in the hands of the citizens that were taxing into the ground, that might not be a good thing for us. So let's get rid of their firearms too. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's familiar, but maybe familiar. Anyway, y'all don't be scared to call your congressmen, call your representatives, call the senators, call everybody, and just express your displeasure. Don't be a jerk. Don't scream, don't yell, don't holler, don't cuss on the phone. Just say, hey, I'm tired of you all not representing me. I'm tired of y'all not representing the taxpayers. I'm tired of y'all trying to represent everyone on the planet except the U.S. citizens. I've been warned by some folks who probably ought to know that channels who talk like this are being watched. And I'll be honest with you, it probably wouldn't surprise me. So, with that being said, I'm going to keep doing what I do. Y'all keep doing what you do. Thanks for your watching time. Thanks for your views. Thanks for your support. Click like and subscribe, do all that stuff. Get over on Facebook and join the Salty Dog Outdoors group and page. That's really about it. Y'all have a good evening now. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't see you. I said Merry Christmas. Everybody be on me. See ya. Bye. It's come to my attention. I didn't drink any of this while I was talking to y'all. And I've been asked a couple of times to talk about the cigar and whiskey I talk. Or that I have in the cigar and whiskey talks. Alec Bradley, American, sun-grown. Good cigar, top of the line. This is some 40 Creek. Barrel Select, I believe. Barrel Select. Also a good smooth whiskey. All right. With that being said, see y'all. Bye.